Alright, y'all know what it is. Y'all know what it's worth. Let's get this merch. Subscribe to the PDH Network. Alright, y'all see what we got going on here. As y'all see the thumbnail, y'all read the title under the thumbnail. Yeah, y'all, today's video is dealing with the untimely demise of another rapper. And this rapper happens to be out of Memphis, Tennessee, who goes by the name of Big Scarr. Yeah, man, y'all heard me right. Big Scarr, he was just took it from us. I just got the news a couple hours ago. I know y'all see it. It's floating all around social media at this time because everybody is going off Gucci Mane. He made a post saying that it hurts that my artist was just took it from me. And once everybody seen who he was talking about, and it was Big Scarr, everybody is shocked. Mostly everybody in Memphis, Tennessee, because they still haven't got over what happened to Young Dolph. And that's just a sad situation that Big Scarr, he was only 22 years old, ready to go on tour with Glock. And that was something that was going to be real big and special for Memphis. And I'm talking about Gucci Mane 1017 artist and Young Dolph Paper Route artist. Now, we knew for a long time that Young Dolph and Gucci Mane, they was tight. So dealing with that, they artists started working together. And again, that was something that Memphis needed to see. Because dealing with what happened with Young Dolph, where you had CMG and PRE not coming together. But then Gucci Mane, he was able to make that happen. He was able to have a couple of his artists that's out of Memphis to link up with the Paper Route artists that's mostly out of Memphis. And that's because we know, like I stated to you guys before, man, Memphis has a lot of talent out there. And we really started to see that unfold in the last 2 years. And now you got this. And not to mention, there's still a lot of people that's upset based on what happened with Snooty Wild. Yeah, man, another artist out of Memphis, man. It's just a sad situation that this continues to happen. That these young cats that's in the rap industry, they not even given the chance to live out their potential. I mean, no one comes into the rap industry, signs up for this. People come into the rap industry to change their life and their family life. Not have situations like this happen. But now you got Big Scarr, you got his family. They really want to know what happened. They want to know if Big Scarr was set up by somebody that's affiliated to him. And right now the folks trying to see if there was any beef between Chula and Double R to have Big Scarr set up. Before we get into it, as always, let's pay our respects and say rest in peace to Big Scarr, condolences to his family, and much love to all my folks in Memphis. Same thing goes for Snooty Wild and Young Dolph. Rest in peace to those guys, condolences to their family, and again, man, much love to all my folks in Memphis. It's too much talent that's going on around Memphis for this to continue to happen like this. Again, another young cat, man, that was trying to get his feet wet in the rap industry, he was just taken from us. And we're going to get the further updates because we got to understand why this continues to happen. Because there's no reason why these young dudes should be sent up. Yeah, I even got some folks saying that, hey man, maybe the guy who signed him had something to do with it. Yeah, I'm talking about Gucci Mane. And I don't believe that to be true. I believe Gucci Mane put Big Scarr on for him to benefit from the rap industry so he could feed him and his family. And that's what we seen happen. Because a lot of folks in Memphis, they know Big Scarr to be a cool, laid-back cat. I mean, most of the time, he's really funny and goofy. And once Gucci Mane signed him to 1017, that really changed his life. He stopped getting into criminal activity with the guys he used to run the streets with. So some people saying that, hey, maybe his past came back. Man, I'm not saying that at all. But at the same time, y'all know, I always let you guys know to be aware of the people around you. Even those who came in the rap industry with you, because you never know of people's intentions. You really never know what people are fully capable of, especially if you winning. And we all seen Big Scarr, he was winning. Again, once Gucci Mane gave the young guy a chance, hey man, he put his foot on the road, he started running. Gucci Mane always make sure that Big Scarr had shows, made money. So when people said that they believe that Gucci Mane got something to do with it, again, man, I don't believe that to be true. Gucci Mane was able to do something that a lot of people in Memphis wanted to be seen a long time ago. And that was to join together the different artists out of Memphis. And Gucci Mane, he was able to do that. Like I just informed you guys, Big Scarr, he was going on tour with Glock. And that was something set up by Gucci Mane. Because the same thing that Gucci Mane did for Young Dolph, he's doing for Glock. That even though Glock is not signed to him, he's still willing to aid and assist him to make sure that all those young dudes make money. So it's just messed up that Big Scarr, come on man, again, the young dude, he was only 22 years old. 22 years old, man. He really haven't even got a chance to see his growth. It's crazy how a lot of these rappers don't get the chance to grow old. You don't even see these dudes in their late 30s or 40s no more. Like, it's between the ages of 22 and 30. But now it seemed like that age is decreasing. It seemed like between 22 and 25. But on a full perspective, something has to change in the rap industry in order for this not to continue to happen with these young cats out here. And I always say, man, the older guys, you got to make sure that we steering the young generation in the right direction. Because a lot of these young dudes, they think it's cool to be involved in criminal activity until somebody next to them gets sent up. I'm not saying that's what happened with Big Scarr. Like I told y'all, man, a lot of folks in Memphis know that Big Scarr, he really changed his life once he signed with Gucci Mane 1017. And at the same time, y'all can't forget, we still got Pooh Shiesty out there, another artist out of Memphis that signed to Gucci Mane 1017. Him being locked up right now, I know he's really taking it hard. Cause everybody know Big Scarr, Big 30, and Pooh Shiesty, man, they was tight. And at the same time, they all young. Yeah, folks, what happened to Big Scarr is really messed up because he was really a cool cat. Once he started taking rap seriously, he stopped being mentioned in any type of criminal activity. So yeah, man, Big Scarr, he was changing his life for the good. But it's just something going on out there, man, where these young rappers is being taken out. Yeah, yo, what happened with Big Scarr, it was unexpected. Like all the rappers' untimely demise. The reason why I'm saying that because it catches a lot of people off guard, especially all the fans, the supporters, and mostly the families of these rappers. Again, we could go back to what happened with TakeOff, Young Dolph, Mo 3, Nip, untimely demise was unexpected. That it makes people question what's really going on out there, man. And a lot of people thought that what happened with TakeOff was the last of the year pertaining to any rapper being sent up. Yeah, y'all, it's a lot of people in Memphis who's not feeling what happened to Big Scarr because they all know Big Scarr to be a cool cat and he was popping on 1017, man. Like a lot of people in Memphis was happy when Gucci Mane signed Big Scarr to 1017 because they had a young squad over there with him and Pooh Shiesty. Yeah, Pooh Shiesty, another rapper out of Memphis. Right now, Pooh Shiesty is doing his time for a situation that he got himself into about 2 years ago. Yeah, and like folks told y'all, Big Scarr, he was also going on tour with Key Glock. Come on, man, that whole tour dealing with the 1017 and PRE, that's what we talking about. We need more of that for the city of Memphis, not for a young artist like Big Scarr to be taken out. Now these rappers, they really have to protect themselves. And again, that's even dealing with the people they hanging around. Because you never even know. The ones next to you, they may be full of jealousy and envy. Yeah, folks, R.I.P to Big Scarr, R.I.P to TakeOff, man. I mean, we talking about back to back. Like, man, it's really been some rappers, some young ones, being taken out. And they still had a full career ahead of them. They don't come into the industry to get set up. They come into the industry to take care of their family. And it's just like, we really have to do better, man. See, a lot of young rappers, they think it's cool to be involved in criminal activity until situations like this happen. And we gonna get a deeper look into what really happened with Big Scarr. Seeing if Gucci Mane behind it, anybody that's affiliated with CMG or Heavy Camp, because y'all really don't know the ones that will have this in mind. And if it's dealing with any beef between Chula and Double R. I even got some folks saying this may be some beef between Chula and Double R. I'm not saying that's what it is. We gonna get more information pertaining to Big Scarr, Gucci Mane artist being set up. And yeah, folks, the man, he was only 22 years old. 22. Y'all know Big Scarr, he was making the bands over there on 1017. Gucci Mane always make sure he stayed touring, he stayed doing shows, making money, really making an imprint into the rap industry. And then something like this happened. There's too much talent in Memphis for things like this to continue to happen. And then we turn around and hear about Big Scarr. We still don't know what happened with Big Scarr. If it was somebody that's affiliated to him that did this, or some beef between Chula and Double R. Hey, but we got more in store. As always, y'all know what it is. Y'all know what it's worth. Let's get this merch. Subscribe to the PDH Network.